cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can.
Keep your hands up, keep your chin tucked. It's the one that only goes with the shadow in the front. Hope everybody is having a blessed Sunday. Let me make sure everything is connected because it's been a minute. So I could just give a quick update on what's going on here. Let me see. Hold up real quick. Damn, it's been a minute. I don't even know if my account is still up. Yo, damn, that's loud, bro. Once again, bro, I'm always got audio issues, bro. I'll be in this shit for 10 years and still have audio issues. Hold on 1 second. Lower that down to about 100. Lower that down to 100. Is that good? Hold on, who that? My guy was good, bro. Hey, yo, real quick, man. Is that audio really loud or not, man? Just let me know what's good with the audio before I continue, bro. Before I start talking and shit. What's good with the audio? Is it good? Is it too loud, bro? I hate it when it's loud. It's good. Y'all be saying it's good, and I go back and it's not good. It's good? All right, man. So what's good, man? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't want it too loud. Let me just lower it just to be safe. Just to be safe, bro. Yeah, man. So hope everybody's been having a blessed time, man. And yeah, so look, man, just a quick channel update. Nothing particular. The reason why I haven't been going live, it ain't really got to do with like anybody personal or nothing like that. It's more of just like, you know, bro, we live in a crazy world. You know what I mean? We live in a crazy world. Let me start off with, as far as boxing goes, man. You know, I still love boxing, bro. I'm always gonna love boxing. All right. So let me make that clear. However, as a boxing fan, I haven't been too particularly happy with the direction that has been going. And what I mean by that is, like, I don't know about y'all, bro, but for the longest when I've been watching boxing, man, you know, I care about the just being like a gladiator in the belts representing something, being a champion, defending the belt, going for unifications, going for undisputed. Like, I care about that as a fan. You know what I mean? And I don't see that with what's been going on in the past couple of years. And I understand, bro, we live in a different world. But that kind of takes like the fan out of me. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I know people that watch WWE, right? There's grown people that still watch WWE, right? It doesn't matter what your hobby is. You know what I mean? If you love it, then you love it. Some people love gaming, some people love boxing, some people love multiple things, right? I'm taking WWE as an example because one thing that's have in common with WWE and UFC and boxing is Turk Al-Sheikh. And I don't got nothing against Turk Al-Sheikh, but I'm just telling you, WWE is also being affected. The UFC has been affected. Things aren't the same. And I'm looking at boxing and I'm like, man, look, man, I don't know if it's because of the internet, but it's like, I shouldn't be watching fighters make excuses why they're not even talking about unifying, why they're not going undisputed. Why, like, I don't really got time for that, bro. And then on top of that, you know, people will be arguing over the dumbest shit. And after a while, I'm like, bro, I was like, why am I going live for it? To talk about what? To talk about what? Like boxing news? Some of these boxing news or whatever, the breaking news doesn't even end up happening. You know what I mean? And it's like, I love boxing, but sometimes I got to take a break from this, man. It's like, it's just not the same for me. It doesn't hit the same, bro. Why did I go deep? What you mean why I did deep? Don't be playing with me, LT. What you mean? Yeah, didn't he get robbed? He got robbed, right? He got robbed, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, of course. You know I gotta talk about Haney and Norman. Hey, look, man. First, let me talk about last night's fight real quick. What did you think about the fight last night? Well, I'm not gonna say what was it last night. I don't even know where it was. the rematch. What did y'all think about that? What did you think about the rematch? Because I saw a man that was weight drained. And to be honest with you, Eubank Jr. is not that good. He's not that good. And I never thought he was that good. But, you know, his father was on a, I don't know if he was in the UK, but his father was doing an interview and he made a lot of sense, bro. Eubank Sr. made a lot of sense. He's like, look, man, you like they're trying to kill my son. And at first I thought he was being dramatic. But when I saw how he looked yesterday, bro, yeah, I could understand why he was concerned as a father. It don't matter whether you made weight before, whether you fought there years ago or a long time ago. Bro, cutting weight is dangerous. First of all, boxing is dangerous, but cutting weight is especially dangerous. If you want to ask a man to go further down in weight to fight in a weight class where even if he fought there last year, if he's having trouble making the weight, that's dangerous, bro. That's dangerous. And I ain't even making no excuses because I don't think he's that good anyway. I do think Conor Benn, he fights like his father, but like people were talking about, oh, well, look, yesterday he showed that he could box. I mean, technically, if you got gloves on and you in the ring, you boxing, right? I mean, but if we're talking about stylistically, yeah, I like what he did. He was going to the body, kept going to the body more, and then he was throwing the same punch to the body and then sometimes changing it up and going upstairs. I mean, that's basically all I saw, and he was a lot more patient. Other than that, it was in a high fight. I mean, I don't even know if what's going on. Who, Eubank? I mean, he's got more mileage in the tank than Conor Benn. I mean, I honestly think age and how you feel is all determined by how much punishment you take in the ring. You know, how often you know how you taking care of your body, and there's a lot of things that factor into that. You know what I mean? So, Virgil. Yeah, man. So Virgil, yeah, the way he blew out Erickson. But look, man, Erickson Lubin is done, bro. I like Erickson Lubin, but I don't think. Man, this is why, bro. It's sad too, because when you get knocked out in boxing and you get knocked out pretty bad, and your chin hasn't recovered, you can have an early retirement in boxing, bro. Early retirement, which is why talking about Devin Haney coming up. Oh yeah, look. I would be remiss if I didn't be honest with you about another thing too. So, y'all know I like true crime, right? I like true crime as well. I like boxing. I mean, boxing is like my first love hobby, you know what I mean? But I like true crime as well. And so when I took my time off, I went to the true crime genre to kind of like, you know, just something other than boxing. And you know what I noticed, man? I don't know if it's just boxing. Or I don't know if it's the UFC. I don't know if it's both, but I think the numbers in boxing is I'm not going to say corrupt, but something doesn't add up. So look, when I go on YouTube and I go to other genres, whether it be NFL, whether it be politics, whether it be true crime, if I go to that genre and a dude got, I don't know, 12,000 subscribers, that's a small channel, right? I'm a tiny channel, but let's just say they got 12,000 subscribers. When they go live, bro, they got like 100 people watching. A dude got 30,000 subscribers. They go live, they got like 300 people watching. You go to boxing, I see channels with like 80,000 with like 30 people. I'm not saying nothing. I be having hardly anybody watching. I'm just saying something ain't right. I noticed that in boxing. I go to any other damn genre, bro. If they got 30,000 subscribers and they go live, they got like hundreds of people watching. You go to boxing, it's like, You got people with 20,000 subscribers. You got like 30 people watching. I'm like, wait a second. It don't add up. The statistics don't add up. I get it. People from all over the world, people got different, you know, some people go to work. Some people live in the opposite side of the world. I don't know, man. It just don't add up to me, bro. Who? No, I ain't talking about Punch. I actually haven't seen, like, I've seen his, I haven't caught one of his lives in a while. I haven't been watching boxing lately, Tycho, like, not boxing channels. I mean, I've been watching boxing, but not boxing channels. Nah, I noticed this, like, before I took my break, like, around that time. But is his channel like that too? I'm telling you, it doesn't add up to me. It does not add up to me. I go to other genres, bro, and it's not like that. It's not like that, bro. So I don't know if it's just the sport, but I'm being dead ass. I was in the true crime genre for the last couple of weeks, right? And I'm telling you, when a person goes live, there's more people. I don't know if it's boxing. I don't know if it's UFC. I don't know what it is. But that's another thing too. I got to be completely honest with you, man. I don't get paid for this. So whenever I talk about boxing, it's because I love it. You know what I mean? But I can't keep doing something I don't love, bro. Like, and I'm not talking about the sport. I'm talking about the actual content. Like, I either need to end this channel or I need to venture onto something else, bro. Because obviously I can't force something, bro. I can't force it. You know what I mean? I can't. I tried it, bro. I tried to, like, double down, and I tried doubling down, going live, making edited videos or whatever. And I'm just like, bro, my love isn't there, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. The community doesn't help, bro. It doesn't help, bro. It's hard to love something when you surrounded by fake ass shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. I never been the one to hold my tongue. I ain't never been the one to turn my back on people as far as, like, in this community. I mean, a long time ago, I was like, bro, I'm going dolo. I ain't with this whole, you know, meat riding shit, bro. Like, I don't, it's just, you get tired of it, man. You get tired of it. You know what I mean? It's like people are scared to tell the truth. And I haven't seen a channel with Bill Haney, right? Every channel Bill Haney has been on, every channel that he frequents or, like, he's cool with, it's like they scared to talk. They scared to criticize him. They scared to criticize him. Why are you scared to criticize him? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Come on, bro. We all know how Devin gonna beat Brian Norman Jr. Come on, y'all. How is Devin gonna beat Brian Norman Jr. if he beats him? How's he gonna beat him? What's the game plan, y'all? Come on. Y'all already know. Why are we lying? Why are we lying to ourselves? Why? Let's tell the truth. What is Devin gonna do if he beats Brian? Can he beat him? Absolutely. Can Devin Haney beat Brian Norman Jr.? Absolutely, he can beat him. I'm asking y'all, how's he gonna beat him? You already know. He beats him by having an uneventful night. No exciting. It's not exciting, bro. Who does? Who does? Who? Punch? That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. Only in boxing, bro. Only in boxing, bro. Yo, you don't see that in no other genre, bro. You don't see that in no other genre, bro. No other genre will you see a person. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I'm telling you, I was just watching the true crime community, bro. I saw people with 8,000 subscribers, 8,000, with 260 something people watching when they go live, every time they go live. People that talk politics, right? People that talk politics. They got a channel with like 2K viewers. Every time they go live, they pull in 300 people, bro. Only boxing will you see a motherfucker with 40K. go live and got like 6 people watching. And I'm not talking about, I'm not getting on people. I'm telling you the reality of the sport, of how it's looked at, how it's perceived. You know when people do their most numbers? When a fight is on. When a fight is on and they go live and they go, hey, I'm going to call the fight. Most of my numbers, the highest numbers I ever got was off of shorts and watching a fight live. Nobody cares about this sport. Nobody gives a shit. And then, like I said, bro, it don't help. It don't help that it's not valued anymore. Y'all could, I don't care. People could call me whatever they want to call me. I'm going to tell you the truth about the sport. It's watered down, my guy. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same. I ain't never been watching boxing, bro, when motherfucker, the belts are the last thing people talk about. Dead ass. We've gotten to a point where a dude has become the mandatory. He done fought his way up them rankings, bro. He next in line. And if a dude fights him, they say he ducking because he's not fighting what they want him to fight. Y'all understand what I mean, right? We literally are in a time where if a champion fights his mandatory, that's looked down upon, bro. I mean, like, we in a TikTok era, bro. This is TikTok talking shit. You know what I mean? Like, we in the era where boxers go in front of the camera and go, hey, I want to fight this guy. All of a sudden, people are like, yo, that's a call out. That's no contract sent, nothing. No contract sent, no money offered. They didn't go through no promoters. All he did was type on X. Yeah, I'll fight you. Ooh. And then if the dude is like, if he don't respond in like 48 hours, he ducked him, y'all. Like, this is the times we're living in, bro. You got fighters that don't even care about the belts. They don't care. They don't care. Undisputed ain't even the same. Undisputed is not even the same. Bro, I'm not here to talk shit about boxing. I am telling you the reality. Undisputed isn't even the same. It's not. When Canelo was going to fight Crawford, right? When Crawford was going to fight Canelo, how come the people that was sitting there telling you Crawford had no chance? I saw all the big outlets say Crawford got no chance. Right? Every time I was like, yo, Crawford done focused on this man for a whole year. Nobody locks in like Crawford. Every time I said that, motherfuckers called me, I'm crazy. I'm out of my mind. I said, yo, I'm going for Canelo because of the weight. I think the weight is a hard thing to overcome. But if you think Crawford can't win, you out of your mind. Every time I say that, they look at me like I'm crazy. Oh my God, man. It's just the era that we're in, man. It's like, it's hard for me to love something that I feel like it is not loving you back. I don't feel like boxing loves me back. I don't know. Maybe I'm depressed. That's what it is. Haney got 10 million to fight Ramirez. That's disgusting. Bro, listen. Oh, yo. Yesterday I come home. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to go live tomorrow. And I haven't been live in a while. So I'm like, let me look at what people in boxing are saying. Right? And I go to some, I mean, obviously there's new channels all the time. But I forgot who I clicked on. It must have been one of the victim mentality channels or something, because I turned it on. Dudes are up there like, yeah, you already know what it is, cuz. Yeah, they talk about Devin cause you know that's where the money at. Yeah, hating on Devin where the money at, yo. Yeah. people talk about Devin, they hate Rage Devin Haney because they know that's how they get views. That's how they make money. I'm like, for real? I had to double take and go back and look at my shit all the times I talk shit about him. I'm like, nah, that ain't accurate. That ain't work for me. That ain't work for me. I don't talk shit about the Haneys like a lot. That ain't never helped me out. Why do people think Devin is this spectacular like figure, bro? Can we like talk about that for a second? Like, if Devin Haney walks down Times Square right now, who the fuck is gonna get out their car and go, that's Devin? Nobody. Nobody. They won't do it for T.O. either. They won't do it for T.O. They won't do it for Virgil Ortiz. I guarantee you some people still don't even know what Terrence Bud Crawford looked like. There's only a handful of fighters that people actually know who they are in real life. And these dudes be thinking Devin is like this star attraction or whatever, bro. Look, man, I think Devin can beat Brian, but I don't know, man. Like, how you think he gonna win, bro? Like, I'm gonna tell you like this: if he does what he did with Ramirez, I can't do it no more, G Funky. I can't. If he beats Brian Norman Jr. the same way he beat Ramirez in an uneventful match, bro, I can't do it no more. I can't. I don't care. I don't get paid for this, bro. I watch boxing because it's fun. And what he does ain't fun. It's not fun to me, bro. I done tried to pretty this shit up for so long now. I done tried for the longest to kind of every time I talked about Devin in the past, I've tried to pretty it up, bro. I have. I tried to put some sugar on it and put a little bow on it and talk, man, it is the art. It is, nah, man, I don't care no more, bro. I don't care. That shit boring as fuck, bro. It's boring. It's boring. I can't, bro. Everybody trying to be like Floyd. You're not like Floyd, bro. Floyd and Sweet Pea, and there's only a few fighters that was actually really defensive that is still exciting. That's the trade-off in boxing. I get it. When you older in life, you might have CTE. I get it. I get it. Boxing is a dangerous sport. That's why you get paid money, bro. It's a gamble. You could die in the ring. I get it. I know that. You could die in the ring. As a fan, I know. People have died in the ring. People have went into a coma in the ring. Just yesterday, you got UFC fans. A lot of them, they're not all cheering because of Makhachev, how he beats a dude by just laying on top of him. Some people are like, yo, that's what it is. But I'm telling you right now, a lot of people don't look at that as exciting. Dana White, when he has a champion, those grapplers that dominate the sport, he knows they dominate the sport, but it's not exciting. It's not, bro. It's not. And I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like a motherfucker running for 12 rounds. It's fun to me. It's not fun to me. It's not. And I need to stop cursing, bro, because I'm not trying to, like, I'm trying to chill my language too. See, I'm getting frustrated already. Well, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is. Man, the last thing that happened that made me actually step away? You want to know what happened a couple months ago? A couple weeks ago? Yeah, it does. It does get me hot, Tycho. It does. It does. It's not just the sport, but it's this community. First off, anybody that says, well, don't watch other channels, bro, you can't do that, bro. You can't. You try being a content creator, and let's say you're a gamer. Let's say you're a gamer. It's like telling somebody, yo, do your content Do your gaming, but don't watch other gaming channels. That's not how that works, man. You watch other people because they're in the same space as you. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. If you got an NFL channel, you're not just going to make content and not watch any other channels that cover the NFL. You're not going to do that. You would be dumb if you did that. You watch other people to compare your content, bro. So, man, I think it was like the last time I went live, man, it was the Devin Haney thing. You had people on here saying, man, where are all these Brian Norman Jr. fans at? These people weren't Brian Norman Jr. fans. They're just coming around. Y'all didn't even know who Brian Norman Jr. was until he fought Devin. Bro, anybody telling you that, bro, they are insulting your intelligence. You're telling boxing hardcores that you didn't know who Brian... He's a champion, bro. What? You're saying I didn't know who he was until Devin Haney stepped in the picture? Like, are you out of your mind, bro? Are you out of your mind? What are you smoking? Like, these people really think Devin is this guy, bro. Like, I don't get it. What do you mean? He's a champion. If you're a boxing hardcore, you know the champions in the divisions. What do you mean I didn't know who he... Oh, so Devin fights him. Now I know who he is. Now I know who he is. These dudes is nuts, man. What's going on, my boy? I mean, come on, bro. Yeah. Who do y'all think Devin is? Seriously. I wish it was like that. I really do. I really do. I wish they would blow up for talking about Devin, talking shit about Devin. If I knew I would get 30,000, 100,000 subscribers for talking shit about Devin, I would change I would, starting tomorrow, 24/7, talking mad shit about him. And that's what some people thought that I used to do. I'm like, no, bro. I just combat the stupid shit, bro. It's stupid. Like, y'all think he's something that he's not. And then when he does do something in the ring that is like not exciting, then they go to bat for him. And it's like, yo, that's you, like, no, bro, like, this is, no, that's not what I watch it for, bro. That's not, bro. Like, that shit ruined the NYC card, by the way. And Ryan too. The only one who had a good showing that day was Tio. And it was such an uneventful pay-per-view that even Tio's match looked kind of like, that's how bad. That Haney and Ramirez is on my ASMR list, bro. When I can't sleep, I pop in Jose Ramirez, Devin Haney. That shit is ASMR to me, my guy. I ain't never seen a fight where even the commentators are like, Devin Haney should be throwing a punch within the next 5 minutes or so. They were literally talking like that, bro. They were literally like, is Devin... They were talking to each other like, he must still have PTSD from... This is literally what they were saying, y'all. Y'all think I'm lying. Go back, listen to that fight. The commentators were like, I think he must have PTSD from that Ryan fight. According to looking at the watch, Devin hasn't thrown a punch in over 4 minutes. Like, they were literally talking like that, bro. It's embarrassing. Shit was bad. And then the next day. Yo, Devin 12-0, son. 12-0. Ramirez, like, 12-0 what? He ran. But he better not do that shit against Brian, bro. I don't care. Look, I'm not going live all the time no more. I'm telling y'all right now, the content you getting from me it's been drastically cut, bruh, due to the economy, due to the economy, due to Turkey Al Sheikh, due to fighters not caring about the belts, due to shit in my life and the problems that I have in my life. All that is a recipe for the content you getting from me has been dramatically reduced, bro. So when you do see me, it is the unadulterated, I do not care. I will tell you the truth. You can go ahead and believe these guys that lie to you on a constant basis, bro. Yeah, these dudes have been lying for years. For years. And explain to me why the dudes that got hundreds and thousands of subscribers, explain to me why every single fight they get it wrong. I don't get it, bro. We living in the twilight zone. The dudes with the 100,000, the 200,000, the 300,000, they like 0-9 in their past fights, bro. And yet those are y'all go-to guys, bro. I'm gonna put 25K. I'm gonna put 25K on Lubin. And then when y'all talk about, yeah, he a GOAT. Man, y'all keep falling for them lies, bro. Fuck that. I don't care what none of y'all think about me. I hardly go live. I ain't got no subscribers. Motherfucker, I get some shit right, bro. I ain't never sold out. I ain't never had Bill Haney on this channel. And then all of a sudden act like I'm a Devin Haney meat rider. I like T.O. and I don't win against T.O. every time he did some fuck shit. Every time. The real channels get no play in this community. That's the truth. That's the God's honest truth. And all these other dudes that say they keep it real or they are real or this and that, they're the ones that flip-flop and they get all the views, y'all. All right? These motherfuckers get all the views. They 0-12 in their last fights, bro. This is the reality of this genre, bro. That's why I don't care. I don't care about the sport no more. I don't care about YouTube no more. I don't care, bro. No love comes my way. Fuck y'all. Why? Why should I waste my time and pour honesty into this? Why? When I get nothing in return. Look, man, I'm not a narcissist, all right? But damn it. The good does die young. Nice people do finish last, unfortunately. I'm learning this. And look, man, I want to make it clear, bro. Like, look, man, there's a lot of, this shit is not easy, bro. Let me make that clear too. It's not easy. Look at the world we're living in, bro. Our economy is bad. Our economy is bad. So I don't blame nobody for doing anything for money, all right? We living in a really bad world right now, bro. Like constant lies in your face, bro. So somebody gets JFK'd right in front of your face and they're telling you a young white boy did it. Somehow magically assembles a weapon, unassembles it, disappears, and not, there's like four of him in the crowd and everything. Like, you're getting lied to, but people don't want to face reality. They just accept it. They're a bunch of sheep, right? That's the world that we're living in. Let's be honest here. And the ones that go against that, the ones that so-called keep it real, oh, you're nuts, bro. You're nuts. You're a conspiracy theorist. You don't know what you're talking about. How dare you criticize Devin? That's literally what it is, bro, for real. Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought I was watching something because I wanted to enjoy myself. The nerve of me. the nerve. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. I'll bend over with no Vaseline for you. I won't criticize him. Okay. It don't work like that with me, my guy. Nah. Fuck that. Hey, look, man, I got my issues with him too. But hey, who you know, not for nothing, my guy. Not for nothing. And look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I was just talking about this the other day. I got some issues with him. I do. I do. But I'm also a realist. I'm also a realist and know that you can't fix something in a year that's been past 4 years, bro. It don't work like that, Devon. I mean, let me tear your house down for 4 years straight. Let me party and not clean up and leave food all around the place and let it get infested with rodents. And then your ass come in there and let me come back in about a month and see if everything is okay. Let me see if everything is, the property is okay and all that. Like, it takes time. But yeah, I do agree. He ain't above criticism either. He ain't above criticism either. Because there's things that he's doing that, that I haven't, it's easy for me to say that. You know what I mean? Being real is the last of a dying breed, y'all. It is. People can't even criticize no more. You criticize certain things, they will cancel you, bro. They will cancel you. And that goes for anything. I mean, you want to translate it to boxing? Let's translate it to boxing. I don't even have to bring up the situation. But for those that know. I remember a certain time when something happened in the boxing community and I decided to stay out of it or didn't want to partake in what was going on. And what happened? Somehow, some way, I got dragged into it. It's like you're forced to pick sides, right? So, you got to be grateful for what you have, man. Oh, and to those struggling, bro, let me make this clear, bro. I just thought of this today. We are living in a messed up world right now. A lot of things is going on right now. Inflation, jobs, and crazy shit, people getting canceled, right? And I've been dealing with things in my life that I don't need to discuss with nobody, but I can tell you this right now. In the drop of a dime, you could be dead. Or imagine if you was in prison right now doing life. All these things that you consider nuisances and all these things that you considered struggling, you would be grateful right now if I stripped you from all your liberties and locked your ass in a damn hole right now. Butt naked, or not even butt naked. If I just stripped you and threw you in a hole right now, all these issues you got in your life right now, you'd be more appreciative, bro. You would. Brother. Divine. I'm not even trying to go there with you, brother, but you do know, if you think that kid did it, bro, I don't know what to tell you. This is the problem. This is the problem right here. Gullible ass people, bro. And let me guess, you believe the bullet, remember, what's his name? Lee Harvey Oswald, remember, only shot 3 times out the rifle, right? The first bullet hit nobody, hit the dude walking down the street. The second bullet hit Senator Connolly, and the one sitting in front of him. That only leaves 1 bullet, right? So you believe it went in, out, made a zigzag, did all that, right? You probably believe Lee Harvey Oswald did that, right? You do know that when a person speaks at a college, bro, political or not, you do know they don't advertise where they're going to be. You know that, right? I'm just saying. So let me use your common sense here. There was no poster saying he's setting up right here. He will be talking at this time right here. So how does somebody know where to be laying down to take a shot? Like, use your brain, brother. Use your brain, bro. You can't be that gullible. That's what they want you to think. All that security. I don't know how else to spell backdoor to you, bro. Do I believe it was Israel? No. I think that, do I think it was them? No. But I could tell you for a fact that the people, you got to use your common sense, bro. The people that donate to that, the highest people that donate money are all pro-Israel. Okay? And if you follow him, which you probably don't, I can tell by the way you talk, you don't follow him. But there was a debate about a month prior to that happening to him where he allowed somebody up on stage that he really wasn't supposed to. And they demolished, and the dude lost the debate, and it was about that topic. And then all of a sudden he dies, bro. Like, use your common sense, bro. Like, really, use your common sense, bro. This is like, yo, our world is in trouble, man. Our world is in trouble. Our world is in trouble. We just got a whole bunch of gullible ass sheep in this world, bro. It's sad. Let me tell you how else. Let me tell you how else this shit is so crazy, bro. Did you see, what was it? Did you hear about the dude in Albany that went on the news station? Did you hear about that guy? This is the kind of world that we're living in, bro. Did you hear about the dude that walked into the news station in Albany? The white guy. Did y'all hear about that? This is how you know we living in a crazy ass world. This is how you know. A dude emailed this news station last month. He sent the email. And what was in the email? I have it here, actually. Let me show you something. This is the world that we're living in, bro. So this is what the email says. To everyone suffering in this world, Arnold Schwarzenegger teaches you should make yourself useful. I am open with talking with all YouTubers that I can. Mind you, this is all over the place. I'm not going to read it all. Just want you to hear a little bit. I'm open to talking to all YouTubers that I can, since they present conversations over sound. I invented a brain saver medical device, and it was designed to oxygenate the brain in case of drowning or smoke inhalation. I solved the problems of universals. Philosophers know what I mean. Anyway, rambling. This is a rambling ass email this guy sends, right? All over the place. Talks about Trump, talks about Elon Musk, crazy shit. Dude shows up to the news station and admits to this is what happened. He showed up to the news station and said that he wanted to start a new government, that he wanted us to elect him. And the news station already had word that this guy was coming there, and the police was at his house. And they got informed from the police why the police was at his house. So they set him up because the guy's obviously crazy. And anyway, long story short, the guy thought he was going to the news station to talk about starting a new government. And this is what really happened. What really happened is 8 years ago, the guy's parents went missing. He lived there with his parents. And they stayed to themselves. And one day the neighbor was like, "Where's your mom? Where's your dad?" And he's like, they went back to Germany. And nobody said nothing, except they kept getting Social Security checks. And when you get benefits, every so often you gotta, like, you know, let people know you're alive still. And it's been 8 years. So the government put 2 and 2, is like, wait a second. Like, we given all these Social Security checks. Like, so I think they attempted to, y'all need to come in. Just need to come in, show your face. And it went unanswered. Well, this dude unalived his parents, bro. Didn't care. Went into politics. Was going to City Hall every day. It's insane, bro. Literally insane. So this is what he says. Here goes the most craziest thing of this all. I'm gonna get the box in a second. Let me tell you what this guy says, bro. Oh my goodness. So he gets locked up. Now he's in jail for first-degree murder. And I'm only bringing this up because, like, this is the world that we live in, bro. He says, hold on one second. Let me get this off of my screen right here. Yeah, this is what he says. Letter to, he's in jail now, right? For killing his parents. Remember, this is the guy who wanted to start a brand new government. Now he says this, bro. This is the crazy, bro. We are, bro. Jesus is coming back soon, bro. Jesus is coming back soon, bro. You cannot be this damn insane and living among us, bro. This dude says, letter to all my people in Albany. My apologies for the distress I caused weeks ago, especially to my neighbor's parents of 40 years. Not his parents, his neighbors. My case is one of an assisted exit. I did my duty to my parents because they gave me reasonable consent due to the circumstances. I would like to take my punishment by beltings. He wants to be belted for killing his parents. At this rate, I will say that one belt equals $200 bail. So since I might get 30 years, that's 10,000 beltings. I would like the belting to begin now. I encourage public beltings because I want people to know that this is not cruel. Parents belt their kids. Belting is not whipping. It's not even meant to break the skin. It's to induce pain without permanent damage. Steve Jobs said, the public does not know what it wants until it sees it. These are the people walking among us, y'all. Absolutely, bro. Yeah. If you don't know who he is, his name is, you could look it up. This dude, bro. The reason why I brought this up, this man was walking around people normally and nobody notices. And I'm telling you, we are surrounded by evil, bro. And you don't even know who's evil anymore. You don't even know who's evil. The man's name is Lorenz Krause. Lorenz Krause. Kraus. Look him up. And look at that story. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, I know you live in Mexico, my guy. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, man. That's sad, man. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. So look, I just wanted to be completely honest with you, bro. You know, I appreciate y'all that show up to my lives, bro, but I gotta be completely honest with you, bro. Like, it's not fun no more. Like, covering boxing isn't fun to me anymore. It hasn't been fun in a while. I think the Crawford and Canelo, it was a little fun, you know, covering that. But when you take a look at the direction of where everything goes, it's not just the boxing. You know, you add in the community, the way the sport is going, and just everything in general. You do get tired of it, bro. And this is why I do salute people that do this on a daily basis. The people that continue to kick out content, much respect to them, bro. You're a better man than me. You're better than me. You're a better man than me. Um, and I do understand. I do understand to a degree why some of y'all do the narratives and do all that. I do. So I want to make it clear. Like I do understand. Right now I'm in Maryland, G Funky. I do understand why some people do the narratives and get clicks and views, but that's another thing too. It's like that's got to be tiresome, bro. You can't tell me that. You know, especially if that's not how you feel. You know, like you know what I mean? Like if you don't feel like that, if you don't feel like that, and you feel like you only got to say these things because it makes your channel pop or it gets you views, right? Or even if you're getting paid, bro, that's one thing. But to be honest with you, how many people do you think are actually getting paid money to spit narratives? Like actual dollar signs, actual. Like how many people do you think are actually getting a check to spit narratives? You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like, do you really think Bill Haney or I don't know, Tank or PBC or Oscar De La Hoya, or you think any of these people actually pay channels to stay on a consistent narrative? No, I don't think so. I just think people look at their channel and go, oh, people like it when I spaz out. People like it when I lie. People like it when I don't keep it real. And that's why they continue to do what they do. So in that aspect, I understand them. Where my disconnect with them comes is after a while. Don't you get tired of that? That's my disconnect with them. I'm going to bring up Showbiz. Shout out to Showbiz, right? He's a rarity. He's a rarity. But I done saw that man get his last, except for the last one. I done saw him get his last 6 fights wrong. Like bad. Like not even close, y'all. Not even close. And I've been telling you what he's been doing for years, right? So, you know, let's take Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr., for example, right? Been doing it for years. Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So this is what I'll do. Make a video, right? And explain to you why Brian Norman will win, right? Break it down, whatever. Probably show you some footage of him swinging on something, right? Tell you why Brian Norman's going to win, right? About 2 days later, he'll drop a Devin Haney video telling you why Devin Haney will win. Same thing, except it's Devin Haney now. Then when the fight's over, He goes back to the live because he covers all outcomes, and he just goes back to that live and goes, see, I told you. Told you I get it right. And then you look at the chat and everybody, like, that's why I watch you, bro. Yeah. It's like you're living in a twilight zone, bro. Like, I pay attention to everything, and it's like, bro, I don't like, I would feel weird if I did that. And why do I feel like if I did that, people would point that out on me? Why do I feel like people would be like, Shadow, you a lying bastard, bro? Like, I don't saw you cover every angle. Why do I feel like if I did that, they would be like, nah, that ain't working, bro? It's weird. Nah, he does, bro. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead ass, bro. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. He will cover every outcome. He will say this guy wins one day. He'll make a video say this guy wins one day. He'll make another video saying there, you know, it's a, or I don't know. He'll cover every outcome. And then no matter the outcome, he just goes back to that one where, you know, he just picks it and then says, here goes me. Look, I told y'all I got it right. He's been doing it for years. Been doing it for years. At some point, I was like, wait a second. This dude is the number one dude in this genre and hasn't gotten a fight right in 3 years. Something ain't right. But it's all about the entertainment, bro. It's all about the entertainment, bro. Yeah, he's a rarity. And I like him, bro, as far as like, you know, you're entertained. Like, oh, yo, that's another thing too. If you're entertaining, that's good, right? People like entertainment. People like it. People like, right? But even that only goes so far, Tycho. You got to pick a thing and stick with it. And my issue is I'm not conforming to that. You know what I mean? Look, I don't have to say any names. Look at all the top channels. If I am lying, strike me down. Every one of them has something that they stick to. Do you understand? Whether it's hating on a certain fighter, whether it's meat riding a certain fighter, whether it's talking about race, every single one of them. And you look at the channels that don't do that, you don't know who they are. And that's the problem with this sport. The foundation of boxing on YouTube is built on a lie. This is all built on a lie. It's a mirage. It's not real. You go to get your news. Well, what if the top news station is not telling you real news? That's a problem. So, you know, I don't want to be a part of it no more. So my only decision is I've already made another channel and it's for another genre. And I'm not going to tell people because I want to build it organically and I don't want people from the boxing space going over there. I don't want them going over there. It's so sad. It's so sad, but this community has put such a, it's been so it's left like a poisonous taste in my mouth. I don't even want that community over there. I don't. I'd rather be, you know what I mean? And I feel bad because there's some of y'all that rock with me for years, bro. But I don't know, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. And you want to know how it's bad for me? You want to know how it's really bad for me, Tycho? This is how it's so bad. Normally, I would be so excited for this fight coming up. Like this fight card coming up, it's a good fight card. It's a good fight card. You got Benavidez, And he might, I don't think that's going to be a walk in the park. I don't think there's going to be a walk in the park. I don't think Yard is a walk in the park because he hits hard. And David don't hit that hard. And it's a challenging fight. Then you got Devin and Brian, right? Devin and Brian. You got Abdullah Mason. It's a good card. And the crazy thing is I'm not even excited. I'm not. And another thing too is the most recent fights that we've got that were announced that were like supposed to be good fights. And this isn't by any fault the promoter, but they weren't good fights. Like Virgil and Lubin, I thought was going to be a really good fight. He blew him out the water. I thought the Usyk, what's his name? The last Usyk fight. I'm getting a brain freeze right now. That fight, that's not nobody's fault but the fighters. But it doesn't help that the direction that the sport's going into. So I can't lie to you about and tell you that I'm into something that I'm really not no more, bro. It's like if you're with a chick and you're not feeling her no more, like you gotta tell her, bro. You gotta tell her. Like it's kind of messed up if you don't. What are you gonna do? If you're with a chick and you don't like her no more, or you don't feel this, like, what are you gonna do? Just not say nothing to her and just keep cheating? You don't do that, bro. You don't do that. You got to be honest, bro. You got to be like, look, hey, I mean, if you don't want to be honest in that way, but you got to at least sever that relationship. Because even if you try to fake it and you go, well, I don't want to hurt her feelings, I'll just keep it going. Like, you're going to end up hurting her more. And I feel like that's what I'm doing to boxing. Like, the only channel that's going to be affected is mine. The only content that's going to be affected is mine. It's either that or I come up with some crazy ass persona and start doing what these dudes do. And if I do that, for some odd reason, I feel like it won't work for me. I don't know. Nah, this ain't even Devin's fault, bro. This ain't even Devin's fault, bro. No, I will say this. If you're talking about my love for boxing, I can't blame that on Devin, even though his fight was really bad last time. Really bad. I mean, that man. You want to talk about like having to how you try to understand people, like how does somebody become that crazy with their mindset, right? Tycho, you know how like the guy I was just talking about, right? The guy that unalived his parents and acted like nothing happened, talking about I would pay me in belt whippings, whip me 10,000 times, right? You know how you sit there and you go, how does somebody get to that point? That's how I was thinking. When these guys still talk shit like Devin's that guy after that fight. Like, that is meat riding denial on another level, bro. If Tio did that shit, oh my goodness. I would denounce Tio the next day. I'd be like, Tio, look, bro, you've been my guy for a long time. But you ran almost every damn round. You scared motherfucker. I can't back that, bro. Look, I don't got nothing against you. But I, as a man, cannot morally support that anymore because I am a fan of boxing and I want excitement. I want a warrior mentality. Doesn't mean rock 'em, sock 'em. But damn it, what you did was against my morals. That's what I would have did. And you still got these dudes like, man, y'all just hate Devin, bro. Y'all. Like, he didn't do nothing wrong. Like that shit is acceptable. Floyd did it. I ain't never see Floyd do that. Sugar Ray, Marvin Howell, you just saying it because he's black. But I don't care if the motherfucker was highlight yellow 24K. Anybody do that. That's a black eye to the sport, bruh. And then the thing, he got paid millions for that. And if you don't say nothing, that shit becomes acceptable, bro. You see what I'm saying? It becomes acceptable. Just like you might look at me and go, I don't like your views as being a conservative. I don't like your views because you believe in Jesus. That's fine. You don't have to like my views. You don't have to. At least you stand on what you believe in, right? I cannot stand as a boxing fan. I cannot stand on something like that and not call it out as an embarrassment. As a person that did not want to be in the ring to the point where the announcers were shocked. And then not only did people defend him, but now you got some people out there like, man, y'all didn't even know who Brian Norman Jr. was until Devin fought him. Are you assaulting my intelligence? Are you out of your mind, bro? Like, they really like that, bro. They really like, man, you just hating on Devin, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where did Brian Norman Jr. fan come from? They don't even know who Brian Norman Jr. was. Like Devin signed a fucking fight, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's who Brian Norman Jr. is. That's who he is. You know, I didn't know who he was until Devin fought him. Devin sure put the spotlight on that. Nah. You're not getting no lies from me, bro. I don't care. I don't care. I don't get paid for nothing. Ain't no trainers coming to my channel. Nah. Anybody can get it. Tio, Shakur, Devin, anybody, bro. Anybody. I spend time taking my time off and I'm watching a fight and I'm looking for excitement. And of course, people take the extreme. And they think, oh, look at this dumb motherfucker don't know about boxing. He just wants him to just walk in there with his hands down like they go so extreme with it. No. I ain't saying all that. I'm saying fight like you getting paid millions, bro. Fight like you actually getting paid millions. Fight like you want to be in there. Is it my fault that I look at something like that and I'm like, I don't know, for some odd reason, I don't feel like he wants to be in there. Am I crazy for thinking that? Am I crazy for looking at something like that and going, I don't know about you, bro. I don't think he really wanted to be in the fight. How much did he get paid? I think like 10 million. 10 million? And he ran? You're insulting my intelligence. But if I say something, I'm a hater. Call me a hater with sugar on top. One thing I've learned about boxing is you got to love because other than it looks like shit. Yeah, man. You know, and you know what, though? To their credit, Tycho, to their credit, this is the one thing I will say, and I'm not by any means giving a pass for that. But I do understand. I understand this much. Because when a fighter loses, all of a sudden he was never all that. You know what I mean? Oh, he was never all that. Oh, I knew he was never all that. But people got to understand that's going to come with any fight, bro. That's going to come with any fight. You could be 25-0 with 24 knockouts, bro. And if you lose your 26th fight, right? There's always going to be those pocket of fans that are just idiots, bro. They're going to be like, oh, I knew he was never all that. That just comes with the game. It don't matter if you 2-time undisputed, bro. I mean, you could be 2 times undisputed. You lose, there's going to be people like, oh, I knew he was never that good. That's just how the game is, bro. Even with that being said, I can't support shit like that. And you know, I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna, go live and y'all hear me complain about this sport anymore or complain about the channels. I don't really like doing all that, bro. I don't. So my only option is to just bow out, bro. Y'all got this. Y'all got it. Y'all got the boxing shit. Y'all can have it. As a fan, I don't feel like it loves me, and I don't feel like the community, or I don't want anything from the community, but that shit don't make it any better either. It don't. It don't. It don't. When I'm a boxing hardcore and I done watched this sport as a baby, as a child, I was brought up in this sport, man. Like, in my house in the Bronx on the weekends, it was either boxing or WWF, bro. That was it in my house, bro. My family would come over. We'd either be watching WrestleMania, Survivor Series, or boxing, bro. And the whole family would gather in, and then on Sundays, my cousins would sleep over. And I remember this as a child. My cousins would sleep over, and Sundays we'd watch In Living Color. Y'all remember In Living Color? That was every weekend, bro. That was every weekend. And I've watched boxing for years, and I love the sport. But when it gets to a point in time where you're insulting my intelligence and you're telling me this is art, and this guy's ducking when really he's fighting is mandatory, a dude that's mandatory, like he actually fought to get to that position. And people are, man, that he ducked him, bro. He ducked him. And it's like, really, all the dude did was say something on Twitter. Like, it's just too much for me. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass man, bro. Like, I'm not here for the smoke and mirrors, bro. You don't gotta do the whole rabbit shit. Like, look, I'm gonna pull a rabbit out the hat. Motherfucker, just tell me you got a rabbit behind you. That's it. You don't gotta you gotta lie to me. Just tell me there's a rabbit behind you. I don't. You know what I mean? Just. How is my boy HLD, bro? I haven't seen HLD. Where's he been? I mean, I haven't seen any of y'all. Hey, you know what? I mean, hey, it is what it is. Hey, you know what though? I could see Shakur winning a unit. I could tell you right now though. It could fuck Shakur up. And of course, y'all know I rock with Tio. What really could mess him up though, right? See, I think pressure is the key to beating someone like Shakur, but not sloppy pressure. Pressure, but not crazy pressure. Not like Brandon Figueroa, not like a Sean Porter crazy pressure, right? Smart pressure. I think smart pressure can beat Shakur. Tio is smart. Tio's athletic. Tio got pop. And every time Tio has been in a fight where people are like, he's going to get smoked. Because nobody was saying he was going to get smoked when he fought Kambosos. Every time he fought somebody and everybody was like, he's going to be 12-0. He's going to get knocked out. He's going to lose. He blew the motherfucker out the water. Every time. And, but Shakur is a tall order for anybody, bro. Tall order for anybody. I'd rather watch Shakur than watch someone like Devin. But even the styles is different. I mean, back in the day, you know, bro, I swear to you, I never remember the only people I would see people talk shit about Mayweather. You know when they started saying that, oh, he didn't, that was when Larry Merchant said that shit. When he fought Oscar De La Hoya, he's being too defensive. Other than that, I never heard nobody say that shit, bro. Never around my way. Never around. There were people that didn't like Floyd. Of course, race is always an issue, right? Because being from New York and Jersey is always an issue, right? But that whole, like, he's scared to fight, I never heard that, bro. Never. I can tell you honestly, I never heard that. No matter what era I was watching, the defensive fighters still had dog in them. Every single one. There were your every once in a while. Like, you know who I don't like that a lot of people like from my people like them? I don't. It's Hector Camacho. And I met Hector Camacho before he died. It's Macho time. I met him, but I wasn't a big fan of him. But even fighters that fought like that, like Pernell, James Toney, Winky Wright, all of them had dog, bro. Every single one. I never saw Winky Wright and I'm like, damn, Winky Wright had the high guard. I never saw Winky Wright and was like, bro, he looked like he was scared to be in there. Never. Never saw Pernell Whitaker and was like, Pernell looked like he's scared to be in there. Never. Today, like I'm not. I mean, look, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You could have motherfuckers. Listen, it's okay to lie because motherfuckers lie to you right now, and y'all love it, bro. Y'all love it. So don't even act. You could. I don't even care, bro. You can hit the thumbs down. Y'all been doing it for years, but I'm telling you the truth right now. Y'all love being lied to. Y'all love it. Y'all love the flip flops. Y'all love the fakeness. They're still here. They grow. So I'm not lying about nothing. Tell me where I'm lying. Go ahead. Tell me in the comments where I'm lying. Tell me where I'm lying. Tell me that the flip-flopping don't grow. The fake shit don't grow. The meat riders are the ones that grow. Tell me. Tell me I'm lying. It's the truth, and y'all know it's the truth. Every single one of y'all know it's the truth. So, if Devin Haney beats Brian Norman Jr. the same way he beats Ramirez, how many y'all think that certain channels are going to be like, you know what, I'm sick and tired of this? How many? Or do you think they're going to say he 12-0'd him? He the man. People scared to fight him. Yeah, I can't do that no more, man. I'm sorry, Tycho. I know it sounds like a downer, bro, but I can't lie to you, bro. If I don't love the sport no more, if I don't love it no more, and it's not necessarily the sport, it's more of like the community. I don't love it no more, bro. I don't. Rest in peace, Victor Conti. rest in peace, Victor Conti. You remember when I did the live on Victor Conti a couple months back? And there were people emailing me saying, you're going to get sued. That's what they said to me. Right? You're going to get sued for defamation of character. Not knowing that, like, defamation of character, you need, you got to meet you got to meet 4 requirements to sue anybody for defamation. There's 4 criterias. If you even got 3 and you don't got the 4th, a lot of times the judge throws it out. And you know what stops defamation of character? Once a person says, in my opinion, you can't sue for defamation of character. You can't. Right now, I can tell you, in my opinion, I think Terrence Bud Crawford used steroids every single fight. I could say that. I could make 1,000 videos saying that. In my opinion, I think Terrence Bud Crawford has never been clean. You can't sue me. That's my opinion. Now, if I said, I know for a fact he's never been clean, and I keep making videos and I'm saying he did it, he did it, he did it, he did it, that's different. People were saying I was going to get sued for talking about Victor Conti when 90% of the shit that I played was Victor Conti talking himself. You can't sue. That's like Tycho suing me because I'm playing an audio of him saying shit. It's not how that works. What's going on with Claressa Shields? Yeah. He's number 1 for F. F for F. No, wait. FMF. He's number 1 FMF for my Fire Stick. Yeah, I think I saw something like that. But I mean, that's not surprising either, though. That's not surprising, bro. Look at her. Look at her, bro. Jealous of Amanda Serrano. Jealous of Taylor. She was even jealous of what's her name before she retired. So that's not surprising. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, bro. The fact that you would try to get somebody twice your age to hop in the ring is sad. It's sad, really. It is. And you know what? She's the type of person that if she was to get Layla Ali back in the ring and were to beat her, and we all know that is due to age and everything, she would be the type of person that would be like, I told you I'm the best. That's just it. It's a disgusting personality. And every time she talks shit, all I think of is when she got dropped by the guy that Rolly knocked out. So, you know, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, man, before I get out of here, bro, yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all the truth, man, because I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't necessarily know what to do or the direction to go, but I can tell you right now that I don't feel like I want to do this anymore. You know what I mean? So, but you know, I felt like I owe it to some of y'all I mean, I've always been real with the handful of y'all that always watch me, bro. But you know, I mean, if you can get mad at me all you want, but really, bro, like you can't get mad at me for feeling my truth. You know what I mean? It's my truth. It's how I feel. I felt this way about this community for the longest, bro. And it's, you know, and you know what? I'm gonna get on me for a second because, you know, I know there's gonna be people that are like, Why are you letting other people affect what you do? And to that, I understand. But that's like saying you're going to college and you're surrounded by people that are doing shit that you're not down with. And somebody's like, "Oh, just do your work and shut up." Or, you know what I mean? Or keep working there. Or it's like, "No, bro, I came here because part of me doing what I'm doing is to have an experience with people, right? Like, I'm not in this for money. I'm in this to have an experience with the community. We talk about boxing. This is what we do. This is fun. It's you know what I mean? Like, that would be different if my objective was to make money. If my objective was to make money, I wouldn't care what anybody do. I wouldn't care, because you're not gonna mess with my money. That's not the reason why I got into this. I got into this because I love the sport. I love the community. And to be honest with you, I feel better talking about other shit that I feel like that's more important than a bunch of motherfuckers online going, "Hey man, yeah, they talk about, oh, this guy's gonna do this to your fighter. Oh, he's gonna do this to your fighter. Oh yeah, oh man, yeah, I'll beat your ass." You know what I mean? I'd rather talk about God, or talk about politics, or talk about, I don't know, maybe even true crime. Maybe investigate something, shed light on something. I feel like that's more important to me as a grown man. Not over here pocket watching another grown ass man, lying about another grown ass man, meat riding another grown ass man, lying for a damn promotional company, being in denial, saying that it's art. How dare you talk about this fight? Like, that shit is too much for me, bro. It's for the birds. Y'all can have this shit. Y'all can have that. That's cool. Y'all got that, bro. Y'all can have it. I don't want that. I came into this shit for community. And obviously that ain't what it is no more. It's fake. Like I said, if I did it for money, it'd be different. There's certain people that do what they do, and it's strictly money. So none of this shit don't matter to them. It don't matter. They just want to get money. They just want to whatever, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. But it could be that. But I'm not lying to you, Tycho. That's what it is, though. I love boxing, right? And when I first got into this, I don't know why it felt better then. I don't know why it felt better then. I don't know what changed. But I could tell you what's not helping too also. The respect for the sport definitely hasn't helped, bro. You know what I mean? It definitely hasn't helped. Like, the lack of respect some of these fighters have for the sport too is another thing. You got, Ryan Garcia, Tank. That's one thing I will say about Devin. I will say that about Devin. I've always given Devin his credit on this. Devin will sign the dotted line. I've always given him credit there, bro. Always. Like, I don't think Devin is a scary dude contract-wise. This is so weird. He's like an anomaly. Is that how you say it? Anomaly. Contract-wise, he's not afraid. He'll sign it. He'll show up. He'll be there. He'll make weight. It's just once the bell rings. It's like if I'm online talking to an avatar and an avatar says, "Hey, you think you can fuck me up?" And I'm like, "Yo, who you talking to?" And the avatar is like, "Yo, meet me at this address tomorrow." "Oh yeah? What time?" 6. "Oh, this dude crazy. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go there because he ain't gonna be there. He ain't about that life. Let me get your number, bro. So I'm gonna call you when I get there. All right, man, take it, man. You ain't gonna be there tomorrow. Next day. It's like 2 p.m. It's like 4 hours before 6. Yo, yeah, I'm here already. Damn, you here already? Yeah, I'm here. Yo, he's serious as hell. Oh, shit, I gotta be on my P's and Q's, man, when I get there. Maybe he's setting me up. And then you get there, and he's there. All by himself. Yeah, what's up? I told you I was gonna be here at 6, right? I told you. Oh shit, this dude ain't ducking the smoke. All right, what's up then? What's up then? And then as soon as the bell ring, just take off. Like, what the hell just happened? This motherfucker was about that life all the way up to the bell ring. Oh shit. Oh man, maybe it's just the way I look at it, man. Maybe it's the way I look at it, bro. But when you tell me you get paid $10 billion, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you're gonna get criticism from me. His dad does what his dad's supposed to do. His dad does what he's supposed to do. You know. And you know one of the reasons why I even go hard at Devin too. It ain't even because of Tio either. It ain't even because of Tio either. It ain't even because of Tio. People like to think that it's because of Tio. It ain't even because of Tio. It ain't. Because at one point, I was giving Devin Haney a lot of I always give him respect. Y'all know I don't call people cab drivers. I don't do that. I don't do the whole cab driver. Like, a fighter that's unranked, not known, would put 80% of avatars in a coma, bro. All these dudes that talk, man, this dude's a Walmart clerk. They would never say that to these dudes' face. Never. Never. They would never say that to a person in the prelims in their face. Never. These, they keyboard warriors, bro. They type tough. I would never disrespect people like that. So I've always been like, yeah, Devin's a fighter, you know. I started going at Devin when I noticed that he wasn't fighting as much, and I would criticize it, and then it's almost like, you know what I equate it to? You know how, like, right now what's going on with Israel? If you even say anything about Israel, they call you what? Anti-Semitic, right? Oh, how dare you? How dare you criticize the Jewish person? You're anti-Semitic, right? You know how they say that? It's like that with Devin, bro. It's like, how dare you say that about Devin? You're racist. You don't know about boxing. That's art. It's like that. And it's like, are you out your mind? That's when I was like, nah. Then I started seeing other people do it. And I'm like, brother, you can't be serious, bro. He ran. Nah, bro, that's art, bro. How dare you? Oh, you racist. You just don't like Dev. You just want clicks and views. Motherfucker, if it was about that, believe me, I'd have 1 million subscribers right now. I'd be rich, bro. That's a lie too. Who I got this weekend? I got David, of course. The only way Anthony Yard ain't got to outbox David, bro. It's not gonna outbox David. But it's the whole surprise of getting caught with the punch. You know what I mean? Because, you know, one thing I've always said about David is a pressure fighter, and his pressure just, it's openings, bro. It's openings. David's constant pressure creates openings for a person to get countered. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, I got David. Like, there's no way I could see Yard beating David, but anything could happen. Devin, look, I'm going for Brian Norman. I think people underestimate Brian Norman, but I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. I know if Devin wants to, when that bell rings, that dude could just literally go on his bicycle and make it the most uneventful, boring ass fight in my life and win. And people will call him the man. They will say it's art. They will say he's smoking everybody. They will say everybody's ducking him. I know that can happen. And it probably will happen. And that's the problem I have. Because people actually respect that. People actually respect that, bruh. And he over here making millions. I don't respect it. It is what it is. I don't care whether you like it or not. Like, I'm here to watch a FIGHT, my guy. It is what it is. If I wanted to watch track with the relay, I'd watch it, bro. So, yeah. Is it possible Devin could 12-0 him? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would love to see a Pretty Boy Floyd type of performance where he drops Brian Norman, you know. But that's like, it's like asking for like a badass chick that's like a 9 out of 10 to like be honest and be sincere. Like, they don't make those no more, bro. I've been saying that. I've been saying that. I've been saying that. Take it out, they pay. When you make a mockery of the sport, but that's the problem. That's the problem, Tycho. I'm not gonna argue with people. I'm not gonna argue with people. I'm not gonna argue with somebody who runs 12 rounds and then you got people talking about that's art and how dare you talk about him, and if you do, you're racist and you're a hater. I ain't dealing with that shit. Y'all can have that shit, bro. That shit for the birds. That's a different era. Y'all in some other era. I don't know what era y'all from, but y'all can have it. I don't need to make content on it. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to worry about me. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't know when it came to that. I don't know when it got to a point where these dudes are making 4 times more than what they did 10 years ago and fighting 10 times less. I don't know how this happened, but somewhere along the line, the pay went like this and the actual fighting went like this. I don't know when that happened, but it happened. And the fans are like sheep. They're like, you know what I mean? It's like the sheep that with the news and shit. They don't ask no questions. They just believe everything. Really? Really? Okay, yeah, really, really. You know, and then the little ones that do say something, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. Oh, la 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 la. You know what I mean? You get tired of that after a while. You just like, bro, just whatever, bro. Just, if I'm in this Matrix movie, just cut my damn wire, wake me up, or Jesus, just come and take me now. I'm getting tired of this shit. You know what I mean? So, bro, it's like saying you get paid 10 million to put your treadmill on number 5.5. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, think about it. Look. Oh yeah, before I go, remember PBC gave us their best year when they were ending. Remember? The last year, they gave us all those good fights, but prior to that, they were giving us a pay-per-view every month against people that we didn't know, or not didn't know, but guys that were not main card eventers. They were like prelims. Some pay-per-views were like prelim dudes. But I will admit, even those fights had more action, bro. Even they have more action. So it is what it is, bro. People can call me a hater, whatever, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. It is what it is. I tell you what, man. Before I go, man, shout out to the motherfuckers that just, I don't know how they're gonna take this, but Shout out to the motherfuckers that just keep shoveling shit and just don't stop. They don't care. They're not affected by this. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all better man than me, bro. I don't know when the next time y'all see me, bro, but it is what it is, man. I don't know about the fight this weekend. Man, I was thinking about going live for the Devin shit just for a joke, but I don't know, man. Yeah, that's how I know I lost my love. I don't even like going live for fights no more, bro. I word up. I used to make the thumbnail. Y'all remember? I used to make the thumbnail. I used to do the weigh-ins, and I used to break down how he looks. If the guys remember that, bro, I was so excited. Just that shit is gone. I'm depleted, bro. I'm like, I think the last week I forgot who was fighting. I was like, man, if I catch it, I catch it. I catch it. Anyway, bro, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed night, man.